Welcome to the Better Buy, where I give you the information you need on the stuff that you want so you can make the better buy. And I think this one is a perfect example of that. This is the Halloween edition, and I am a Jedi. Every Jedi must have a lightsaber. Couldn't swing it all the way out there, but there we go. All right. So this is honestly going to be a super straightforward better buy for anyone looking for a quality massager at this time of year or just in general. I got it because I'm a runner. Oh, that's still in. You know what? This is the DJI Pocket. I'm working on a review of this right now. This is the creator bundle, but it's got all the stuff in there. It's a very interesting device, so I got more to say on that later. We'll go ahead and get that out of the way. So the reason that I'm even doing this review is because I'm a runner. I actually run 50 miles in the last 5 days. It's a big week of running for me, and I was looking for a massager that could improve my recovery, help with like any sort of pain and that kind of stuff. And I found one that it's called the R1 by Roll Recovery, and it's $130, and then obviously tax. And I didn't really want to spend $130, so I did some looking around on Amazon, and I found this one, the Arboleaf. And this is not sponsored, but the links are in the description if you want to go check it out. The main thing here is that this one is better in, I think, every way that I could imagine. So I don't know why you would buy the other one except for brand, like the name printed on it. Okay, and I'll walk you through some of the differences. There are some differences, but all the differences lean towards this one in my opinion. So first off, as far as the actual thing itself, they're both solid metal. I don't have the R1, but I got to try it at a running store. I tried it for a little while, and it feels essentially identical, except that this one is half the weight, even though they're both metal on the outside. This one also does not have a grid pattern like the R1 has, like a textured grid right here. I prefer the smooth finish when you're holding it in your hand. It's really just a nice, solid, smooth finish. They are almost par for par equivalent on every one of their settings, except this one has a 5th setting, and some of the RPMs are with 100 or 200 on each one on the settings, but they both have the same range. This one is supposed to have 8+ hours battery life. The R1 has 7+ hours battery life. Either way, I think it's kind of a wash there. They both charge in about the same amount of time. This one's supposed to take about 3 hours to charge fully, but there's some fast charging options there as well. And the only other main difference that I could find, well, I think I already mentioned it, but just to make sure, this is half the weight of the R1, all right? Half the weight, even though it's basically the exact same size. So this is a little bit smaller, just a tiny bit smaller, but half the weight, and I freaking love that. Plus, one of the differences, this one has a silicone ball tip as opposed to a foam ball tip or a plastic ball tip. I don't think that makes a huge difference. One thing I will say is the silicone, if you're trying to move it around, kept getting stuck on my leg, pulling my hair. It was not comfortable. But if you're just pushing into place as a soft tip, it works just fine. All right. And again, I'm going to have all of this stuff on the screen as well for you to see from the box. But overall, it came really well. This is only $60, $59 as opposed to $130. And in my opinion, it is better in every capacity. And that's almost facts, really, because you just look at the numbers. So the only thing that I would say about this one is obviously I haven't tested it for longevity, like maybe this doesn't last as long, but it comes with a pretty strong warranty. I would recommend getting the one that comes with the carrying case. It's only $10 more, and I wish I had done that, but I'm not going to buy another one right now. But when you think about it, I could buy this one and another one with the case for the same price of just one R1. And that just doesn't make sense to me. Like, this is incredible. So here's the basic way that these settings work. You hold the button to turn it on. Okay, and that's going to be number 1. All right, so you can see it's pumping at number 1 right now, and then you've got 2, 3, 4, and then the 5th setting is based on pressure, so it's super, super light until you start pressing, and then it goes really hard. So it goes light, and then the harder I push in, the stronger it goes. Okay, this one has 35 pounds of resistance on it, so you can like overcome the pressure of it, but if you're massaging, you're not going to typically do that. They come with the exact same inserts, which is insane to me. Like, they both have this same shape, the ball or the specific shape to find like certain knots or whatever. They both come with the ball, and then they both come with one for like the spine, so you can get on either side of the spine going up. And I mean, overall, I am really happy with this one. I've been using it for a couple of days, and it behaves in the exact same way as the R1 that I was testing out. So I highly recommend this. The link is in the description. As a runner, this is game-changing. As someone that just wants a personal massager to just carry with you, I like having it in my car because when I'm driving, I can easily massage my quads and whatever. It's just it just makes sense. So if you are someone in the market for a massager, I highly recommend this one. The links are in the description. I've just been really happy with it, and I can't believe it was such an easy comparison between the two. Everything just lines up. So I hope that this helped you make a good decision, a better buying decision, if you will. That's always my goal. So if this does help you, or you're interested in other comparisons and reviews, that kind of stuff, then please subscribe to the channel. I want to help people out. If you have questions on massagers, shoot me a link or shoot me a question. I'll check it out in the comments. But either way, my goal is to give you the information you need on the stuff that you want so you can make the better buy. And hopefully this did that. Hope you have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one.